Today we'll study Unit 5 in our activity book for grade 12. Okay, here we'll have a text, we'll have an article about how plants protect themselves from their enemies. Look at these pictures here. Okay, here we have some kinds of plants. Okay, and in our text we'll talk how these plants protect themselves. Okay, now let's listen. Okay.
Cactuses have thorns to protect themselves.
So here we have cactuses, okay, have thorns to protect themselves. Here, horse chestnut trees.
Horse chestnuts trees have a sticky substance which can prevent insects from eating them.
So these trees have a sticky substance that can prevent insects from eating them. And here this plant, let's listen.
Nettles have hairs on their leaves.
Nettles have hairs on their leaves that can inject, okay, animals or anything that try to eat this plant. And here notice this picture, acacia.
Trees are protected by ants.
These trees, acacia trees, are protected by ants, okay? So here we have some plants, okay? And we'll read in our text how these plants protect themselves. A word of the plants. Here, okay, as we said before, in this text, we'll read how plants protect themselves, okay? It may seem very strange, but plants are always in danger from animals which want to feed on them. If this happens, the plant can be damaged or even killed. So, because their roots, trunks, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds are under constant attack from mammals, insects, or birds, plants have developed ways of protecting themselves from these enemies. So here, okay, we have some ways how plants protect themselves. Okay? Now, as we said before, we have cactuses, okay, that have sharp thorns and stinks, okay, that can protect them. Okay? So, to protect themselves, they have sharp thorns. Animals will hurt themselves if they try to get to the water from these plants. As we know that cactuses, okay, have water inside them. Other plants, like stinging nettles, can inject painful or irritating substances into their enemies by means of the sharp hairs on their leaves. Okay, let's return to the previous one. As you saw before, these are cactuses, okay, that have sharp thorns. And here we have the nettles, okay, that have hairs on their leaves. Okay, in some cases, okay, or some plants have poison, okay, that can kill animals or anything try to attack or try to eat plants. Okay? Poison. There are many plants which protect themselves by poisoning their enemies. In some cases, the poison they contain is so powerful that it can kill any living thing which touches or eats them. The poison, where can be the poison, okay, where it can be found? The poison can be in the leaves, the seeds, or berries, or in other parts of the plant. Now, acacia trees, insects, okay, insects can protect some plants. Here, Some acacia trees in hot African countries are protected by ants which live permanently on their branches. If an animal starts to eat the tree's leaves, the ants attack it. Okay, let's return to see the picture. So here acacia trees, okay, they are protected by ants. Now, some plants protect themselves by sticky substance. Sticky some plants, such as horse chestnut trees, are covered with a sticky substance like wet paint, which can prevent insects from eating them. Sometimes this substance is so strong that insects' feet or wings get stuck and they cannot escape. So, this is the picture, okay, of a horse chestnut tree. So, this tree has a sticky substance, okay? Now, let's do some tasks about the text. Here, match these words and phrases with their meanings, okay? With their meanings. A, seed. What do we mean by seed? Seed means a small hard part of a plant from which a new plant can grow. So, A, the word seed means a small hard part, okay, of a plant from which a new plant can grow. B, thorn. What do we mean by thorn? What does this word mean? A sharp pointed part that grows on a plant. Example, a rose. So, B, definition number 1. Trunk. What does this word mean? Trunk, the main part or large stem of tree. Number 2. So here, students should know the meaning of each word. Okay? Now, let's move to another task. Here, read the article again and answer these questions. Question A. Why do plants need to protect themselves? Okay, try to remember. Why do plants need to protect themselves? The right answer? Because animals want to feed on them. Because animals want to feed on them. And here I want you to remember that after because here we should complete with a clause. Question B. Which part of a nettle can hurt enemies? Which part? Okay? The sharp hairs on their leaves. So, nettles can protect themselves by the sharp hairs on their leaves. Question C. Where can the poison be found in plants? Where can it be found in plants? The suitable answer. The poison can be found in the leaves, the seeds or berries, or in other parts of the plant. So, it can be found in many parts of plant. Next one. Why do plants need to protect themselves against insects? Yeah, why? To prevent insects from eating them. To prevent insects from eating them. Last one. Which plant is protected by a kind of insect? Try to remember when we saw the pictures. Which one? Okay? Which plant is protected by a kind of insect? Some acacia trees in hot African countries. Let's move now to another question. Rewrite these sentences about the text to correct the information. Rewrite these sentences about the text to correct the information. Number 1, animals always help plants to grow and live longer. Animals always help plants. Let's see. Sure, no. Plants are always in danger from animals which want to feed on them. So, animals attack plants, okay? So, plants are always in danger from animals which want to feed on them. Number 2, acacia trees are covered with a sticky substance to avoid insects. Try to remember, okay? Acacia trees are covered with a sticky substance. No, not acacia trees. The right answer, chestnut trees are covered with a sticky substance to avoid insects. Or we can say that acacia trees are protected by ants. Okay? So, as you can see, our text, okay, is about how plants protect themselves. So, as we see, some plants have thorns, some plants have sticky substance, others have poison. Okay? Now here, answer these questions about 2 of the adjectives from the article. A, which of these is not sharp? Okay, is not sharp. Okay, look at the screen carefully. Which of these is not sharp? Cactus thorn, a banana, a kitchen knife, broken glass, a cat's tooth. So sure, the right answer, banana, is not sharp. Here, which of these is not sticky? Chewing gum, sugar food, water, wet paint, glue. So the right answer, water. Okay? Now here, we want to choose the correct phrases to complete these sentences. A, aubergines grow on plants or under the ground. On plants or under the ground? Sure, on plants. Tea grows on trees or on bushes. The right answer, on bushes. Dates grow on the ground or on trees, on trees. Potatoes grow, if you know potatoes, grow on the ground or under the ground. Sure, the right answer is under the ground. So, by this we have finished our lesson, okay? And I want you to give a brief idea about the article. So, we talked about how plants can protect themselves, okay? First of all, why do plants need to protect themselves? Because animals want to feed on them. Animals attack plants, okay? Some plants, like cactuses, have thorns that can protect them. Other, like acacia trees, are protected by ants. Okay, ants live on these trees, so ants protect them. Other plants have a sticky substance, okay, and other plants have poison that can kill any living thing touches it. Okay, thank you, our dear students. I hope you get the benefit